Good day, ma'am. I am Janet Baquero. So, the present community and Philippines nutrition. So, public health is the science of art preventing disease, prolonging life, and promoting health and efficiency through organized community effort. So, when we say community is a group of people who live the same geographical area, have communities, and interact with social system. So sometimes it describes people who share certain interests, beliefs, or values, even though they live in diverse geographical locations. Examples, the academic community. So we have here community nutrition is a discipline that strives to prevent disease and enhance health by improving the public's eating habits. It encompasses any program whose target in the community. Whether the government funds the program or sponsored by a private group. So, so public health nutrition refers to those community-based programs conducted by a government agency whose official mandate is the delivery of health services to individuals living in a particular area. So we have another is community nutritionist. So are all nutritionists whose major orientation is community-based programming, whether their official title is community dietary. So foundations of community work. Community nutrition specialists or community dietitians focus on determining the nutrition needs of community groups and planning, implementing and evaluating programs to address those needs. Their usual practice settings are work sites, schools programs to address those needs. Their usual practice setting are work sites, schools and universities, voluntary health agencies, daycare centers, hospitals and food companies, public health nutritionists, some of who are registered nutritionists, dietitians, companies, public nutritionists, so some who are registered. So nutrition situation in the Philippines. So the nutrition situation in the Philippines shows continued existence of chronic undernutrition manifested by protein energy, malnutrition, and deficiency in iron, vitamin E, and iodine. This situation is completed by the emergencies of overnutrition and chronic degenerative diseases such as cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, and others. So we have types of malnutrition in the Philippines. Undernutrition. So when we say undernutrition, is a pathological state resulting from the consumption of an inadequate quantity of food over an extended period of time. Findings of the Fourth National Nutrition Survey or NNS by the Food and Nutrition Research Institute or FNRI in 1998 showed that undernutrition continue to affect the Filipino people. Among these are protein energy malnutrition or PEM. So particularly among preschool and school children, iron deficiency anemia, vitamin A deficiency, and iodine deficiency disorder. So we have here another protein energy malnutrition or PEM. So this is still the most common and widespread form of undernutrition. In the developing world, such as the Philippines, it is manifested in two forms. We have the marasmus and kwashiorkor. Marasmus is mainly due to the inadequate calorie intake in proper feeding practices. So this condition results of failure to gain weight until emaciation occurs. So another is kwashiorkor is due to poor intake of good quality to gain weight until emaciation occurs. So impaired absorption of protein or abnormal losses of protein from the body. A child with Kwashiorkor is prone to infection, which is torn depletes nutrients from the body. Infants and children are the ones most widely affected. So, in results of the 1998 NNS, or the National Nutrition Survey, so revealed that 32% preschools were underweight, then 60% were wasted, and 34 were stunted. So the prevalence of underweight cases so was lower among school children, so 32%, but stunting was higher, 40 or 8%. So compared with the preschoolers, these figures translate to 6.6 im 0 to 10 years old. So children are currently malnourished nationwide. So 1.7 million of which are severely to moderately underweight. So based on the table you have seen in the screen, so we have the percentage distribution of 0 to 5 years old children by NCHS, or WHO, weight for age and weight for height classification. So you have seen there that classification: weight for age, underweight, normal, overweight, then height for age, stunted, normal, and tall, weight for height, so wasted, normal, overweight for height, like that. So table 23, number 2, so percentage distribution of 6 to 10 years old children by NCHS or WHO. So that's all about the Philippine nutrition. Then that's all. Thank you for listening. Then God bless.